What's going on, baby? It's yours truly, Angel C. I forget what day we are on this no-fap journey. So I started May 18th. No, it's not no-fap. It's semen retention. Been on this semen retention for since May 18th. So what is that? I think we're about like 7-8 weeks in, 9 weeks in. 9 times 7 is what? 54, 6. I think we're under 50 days, like mid-50s. So, anyways, I stopped posting for a little bit just because I felt like I was posting too frequently and I wasn't getting to feel me, for me. I wasn't able to, I was just in my zone, man. I was just in a flat zone, you know what I mean? So before starting this semen retention journey, I basically was doing too much at once. And what I mean by that is, as most of y'all know, semen retention by itself is extremely difficult and it requires a lot of discipline. At the same time I was starting semen retention, I was quitting caffeine and I was quitting nicotine and weed. So that's 4 bangers right there, right? And during my period of coming off, like that week coming off of, burning and stuff, when I was coming off of burning, man, that was difficult by itself, the nicotine and the caffeine. Still working on the caffeine part of quitting caffeine, but I feel like it hit me all at once, man, and it put me through some dark spaces in my head. But I feel like sometimes, especially when you're on this semen retention, I feel like sometimes you gotta lose yourself in order to find yourself, And I hear a lot of people, they talk about the great benefits behind semen retention, the great benefits behind no-fap, and there is. Don't get me wrong, but it comes at a price. You know what I mean? It comes at a price that not many are willing to pay. Not many are willing to put themselves aside and saying, I need to put down and control my sexual desire. Put down and control my sexual desire and put down my current, addiction for weed down the side. That's just a difficult thing. It's a lot, and especially if you've been doing it for a long time. You know what I mean? That's one thing when you're starting semen retention. You got to make sure you're on your P's and your Q's. You're not just doing something just to get benefits. You know what I mean? There's also other byproducts to this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say so much necessarily but it feels like a con when you're going through it. You know what I mean? It's a grind when you are going through it. You go through these waves of depression, and those are emotions, unsettled emotions from your past. Maybe from when you were a child. Maybe from when you were, I don't know. But what I've noticed is I'm not that damn reactive right now. I'm not as reactive as I used to be. Don't get me wrong, I get stressed when I lack a schedule. If I don't have a routine, a morning routine, I'm not getting my workout, my meditation. If I'm not doing none of those things, I can tell my day's gonna be off. I set this new rule where no social media until after 12 p.m. So before that 12 p.m., there's no social media. It's just me and me. You know what I mean? Me learning, me growing, me spending time with my mentors, my spiritual mentors, me spending time with myself, me dedicating time to me, working out mind, body, and spirit. So, yeah, man. I'm vlogging about a whole lot of, feel like nothing, but I feel like that's just my self-confidence, not necessarily self-confidence, but my stressed mind. You know what I mean? My thinking mind is trying to staple in negative things in my conscience. Oof. Sweat my bowels off. It's fucking hot as shit, people. Anyways, it's been a few weeks. I haven't posted in about like 3 to 4 weeks, about a month. Reason for that is when you're lacking schedule, when you're lacking basic foundations, your bullshit catches up to you. And as much as I smile and I try to keep a positive attitude, me lacking a schedule fails me. And if I'm failing me, I'm failing y'all. So my apologies to y'all for lacking a schedule to get me up on here and, give you guys and provide you guys with value. I apologize for lacking a schedule and keeping my schedule necessarily. 2020 has been an adverse year for 98% of the population, and the other 2%, they look at it as a success, meaning they got to spend more time, they got to find themselves, they got to lose themselves in this chaos in order to find themselves. And that's what I feel like I'm going through right now, right? I'm 30 years old, married, 2 kids. This pandemic hits, my business goes out like that. Oh shit.